A white Christmas Eve, light snow across parts of the island this morning, making things slick for your holiday travel. Good morning, it's December 24th. I'm Jasmine Anderson. We begin with an update on a story you saw first in Newsday. The Suffolk DA will now investigate animal neglect allegations at the Holtsville Ecology site. It comes after Newsday's exclusive coverage of claims by former employees who described examples of what they labeled as neglect at the town-owned zoo.
One was that there really wasn't enough staff to keep the place clean, so that the enclosures that the animals were living in were frequently very soiled with urine and feces.
Brookhaven's town supervisor says the town might look to relocate some of the animals or close the facility.
We, like everyone, love animals, have zero tolerance for any type of neglect.
Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Human remains have been found on a beach in Suffolk. Police say a pair of beachgoers found what appeared to be a human jawbone as they walked yesterday afternoon at Smith Point County Park. The Suffolk County medical examiner is working to ID the remains. A human bone was also found at the beach last year. A not guilty plea from accused United Healthcare CEO killer Luigi Mangione.
Not guilty.
You hear it there. Mangione was arraigned on state murder and terror charges yesterday in Manhattan in the shooting death of Brian Thompson. He's facing 11 state charges in addition to federal charges.
He's a young man, and he is being treated like a human ping pong ball between two warring jurisdictions here. These federal and state prosecutors are coordinating with one another, but at the expense of him.
Mangione is being held without bail. He is due back in court in February. Only Newsday. Preparations are underway today to light a massive menorah in Long Beach. The menorah in Kennedy Plaza is 27 feet high. It's not far off from the tallest menorah in the world, measured at 32 feet, located in the city. At least 500 people are expected to attend the menorah lighting in the city by the season on Thursday, which is the second night of the 8-day Festival of Lights. 3 Long Island musicians are going viral with a new music video called Christmas Out East.
All this traffic is sure to spell trouble. If I'm late to snack Brian Lear's crisp apple crumble.
It's gotten more than 7,000 views on YouTube since the video released 11 days ago. The trio includes Grammy-nominated children's music artist Brady Reimer from South Hold. The song features familiar Long Island scenarios from the East End this time of year, so definitely check it out. And today, Long Islanders will join children around the world tracking Santa Claus. Each year, at least 100,000 kids call into the North American Aerospace Defense Command to ask about the big guy's whereabouts. More than 1,000 volunteers are fielding calls at NORAD's Operations Center in Colorado Springs.
And I'll tell them where Santa is, and then you may get a little question from someone that is saying, well, when's Santa going to go to my house? And, you know, or am I on the naughty list or the nice list? And all the kids I've ever had have always been on the nice list.
Yeah, especially all the kids on Long Island, definitely on the nice list. Well, the tradition started in 1955 after a typo in a newspaper ad directed callers to NORAD's predecessor. Need a stocking stuffer? Well, that holiday mega million jackpot is growing, close to $1 billion. Tonight's prize has now surged to $970 million. It's one of the largest jackpots in the game's history. Only in Newsday, an elaborate nativity scene is drawing crowds to a local church. Elisa DiStefano takes us to Westbury.
We take a lot of pride in it.
For the past 23 years, Jay Bush and other dedicated volunteers spend weeks making Christmas magic happen here at St. Bridget's Church in Westbury. This elaborate nativity scene is called a presepio, an Italian tradition that dates back 1,600 years. The one here at St. Bridget has been on display every Christmas since 1991.
We start on election day, Black Friday, that's it. Everything's got to be set up. Piece-wise, we have like 3,000 pieces at least.
The presepio was handmade by an artisan in Naples. The figures, the people, the animals, and the angels, along with the structures, are made from paper mache.
During the year, we also do a lot of repairs on it, try to fix it up, make it a little bit better, remodel it, whatever we have to do. You can just keep on putting so much duct tape on there and that's it.
The presepio represents the Holy Family's journey to Bethlehem. Here, however, there's a little twist. Mary and Joseph set out on their journey from St. Bridget's in Westbury, cross over into 17th century Naples, and finally arrive in Bethlehem. Each Saturday, the Holy Family is moved closer to their final destination.
Every year, is it set exactly the way it was? No. But we try to get it pretty close.
Father John Sorrell, the pastor of St. Bridget's, explains during their travels, the Holy Family encounters townspeople along the way.
A good reminder that God always walks with his people, which ultimately is what Christmas is all about.
And on Christmas Eve, the Holy Family finally makes their arrival. Above a stunning Christmas tree adorned with nearly 60 carefully placed angels and cherubs.
It makes me feel fantastic. I mean, especially Christmas season. Hey, it's about love, sharing the love, Jesus coming, his birth, and a fantastic feeling. We just sit back, look at it, awe, and so on and so forth, and it's like, hey, you know something? We did a great job.
Very nice. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Only a Newsday, a Long Island high school football official doubles as Santa to spread holiday cheer to children.
My wife received a text from her girlfriend that worked for the Smithtown College Scholarship Committee asking if I was still doing Santa.
That's my name. Nicholas, yes.
I've been doing Santa in my neighborhood for 30 years. I'm part of Suffolk County Football Official Association. I've been an official for about 27 years now. The kids were the prize, right? And every Santa knows it's the kids. This is the biggest event I've ever done. You want to make it a better place for them and have them able to enjoy Christmas like we all do. Getting them to smile is a challenge, but I get there. It was a great, great experience.
Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Oh, I hate to say it, but it's a miserable year to be a Giants or Jets fan, and many Long Islanders are just fed up. Krista Kalman has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
You wind up going to games thinking about, okay, how are we going to lose today?
Stephen Birkenfeld is not alone. For many Jets and Giants fans, frustration with the local teams has outweighed their desire to attend games. Birkenfeld has been a season ticket holder for 41 years, but this year he called it quits.
Looking at the future with a new GM, new coach, new quarterback, a real start over, it just felt like a good time to make the break.
Winning is key.
And if the Jets were good and they were winning games and they were consistently competitive, we probably would have kept on going.
But ultimately, it's the ownership that has fans like Birkenfeld losing hope.
And until ownership changes or changes the way they approach the team, I think this is just going to continue.
It does get frustrating when the teams, when they're out of the race, when they're non-competitive at Halloween.
New York fans not attending games are selling their tickets, which are often purchased by fans of the opposing team.
We sit in a section that is unbelievably populated, unbelievably so, with fans from the visiting team. The season ticket holders, they're selling their tickets.
Certainly the Giants, they've lost a significant part of their seats to the visiting fans. It's a little bit discouraging.
We prefer to win, though, at least a little more often. It's been really frustrating the past couple of years.
Carissa Kalman, Newsday TV.
Well, hopefully things will get better next season. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
An off-duty cop refused a sobriety test after a car crash that seriously injured a 2-year-old child. Why was he allowed to return to duty? Back on the Job, a Newsday investigation, now available at Newsday.com.
Checking out your hyperlocal Christmas Eve forecast. Some light snow could make things feel a little festive this morning. Here's your day planner. Snow and sunshine today. Highs in the 30s. We don't get to the 20s, so that's a good thing. Looking at your futurecast, snow clears by midday for your Christmas Eve. So if you're out shopping, make sure you grab a nice little scarf for someone. As for Christmas Day, expect more sunshine, but cold. Highs in the 30s with wind chills in the 20s in some spots. Now for a look at your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Happy holidays to everyone. Thank you so much for watching.